This video is going to be on PEX tubing, how to actually use a crimp tool. Okay, these, I'm going to give you a crash course, as usual. This is your gauge. I'll show you what that does. And these are your dies, your crimp dies. See, they got sizes on there. We're going to be using 1/2-inch PEX tubing. This blue stuff. I'll show you how to cut it. And this is your crimp tool that crimps the collars on. Crimp rings, whatever you want to call them. And I'll show you what those are right now. These are your crimp rings. And these are some of the fittings you will get. And I'll show you how to cut the PEX tubing and how to change the dies. First, I'll show you how to change the dies. You only got a bolt on one side. Use the right side of the wrench. Loosen it up. You don't have to take it all the way out in this particular model. Just slide right out, and you just slide the new ones in, like so. It's real easy. I'm putting the 1/2-inch back in. You want to use the proper die for the proper PEX tubing you're using. I like to close it, make sure it's flush. You don't have to go overkill on it. Okay, put this to the side. They gave you extra bolts with it. Set the side. Now we're going to cut the PEX. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. I'm writing an article. If you want to know more information about this stuff, go to my website, handymanpf.com. It's actually interesting. They've been using this stuff since the 1930s. I never even knew. Not in plumbing, but in other situations like electrical, running chemicals, and all that. They run an electric wire right through it. It was a coating or whatever you want to call it. You can actually cut this stuff. I mean, it's a pain in the butt with regular scissors, like so. But it's strong enough to hold your water and whatnot. Believe it or not. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut a piece. I'm actually making a manifold with a razor knife. There's actually another tool you can get. I don't have it on me right now. I left it on a job site, but I'm making do with what I got. So, that's that side. We are going to crimp one piece. You take your collar, put on the PEX, put on your fitting. Those ribs help those ribs or ridges, whatever you want to call, they help hold the PEX tubing on. You put the collar up. I like to put it up close to the edge, not way over the edge. Get your crimp tool. Put it in like so. Don't go all the way tight just yet. You know, you want to be able to move around, inspect it. Make sure you got it in there right. Okay. I like to just see a little bit. Some people like to go right up against, but you got plenty. So once you get right to where you want it, you crimp it. Just where it meets. See, I have it crimped. I didn't close it all the way. You can if you want, but a couple times I did, and it didn't pass the gauge test. And I'll show you exactly what the gauge test is. See, now you can't get it off. It's crimped on. See the crimped edge there? There you go. Now, see right here, there's a gauge set. It says no go, go, and no go. If it goes all the way up, where did that gauge go? On here, you'll see 3/8, 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch. And we're using 1/2 inch again. You want to take this, the piece that you just crimped, find your 1/2 inch, and you want to gauge it. And as you can see, you hold it to a right angle so you can see it. You got it? Right there, it's a go. Now, if it didn't go at least halfway up to that line, it'd be a no-go. If it went all the way up, it'd be a no-go, because it didn't crimp evenly around here. That's basically it. I'm going to do other videos on this. And like I said, I'm writing an article right now on my website. You want to check that out. It'll be the history and whatnot of PEX tubing. You can take existing copper pipe, existing CPVC, and run them into a union, or even compression fittings. You can get a compression fitting and hook this right onto a copper pipe, strong enough. That's basically it for this video. Stay tuned for future videos on PEX tubing. Thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, and like the video.